Welcome back to Duquesne University, site of the NCAA Women's Division III Volleyball Championships. Glad to have Northwestern St. Paul after a stunning victory over Johns Hopkins in the latest round matchup for them. We have head coach Beth Wilmeth with us, also Kate Rogers and Kendra Hardy. We're going to start with an opening statement from Coach. You can take the mic and have a opening statement.
Yeah, well, a huge credit to Johns Hopkins. I felt like they're a really young team, and they came out fearless. And we were on our heels the whole first two sets, probably the whole first 2.5 sets, really. I thought they did a great job serving us really aggressively. Had a really, really fabulous season, so congratulations to them. And we're just happy to be advancing and still playing.
Okay, I know that there's some media members here for Northwestern, so we'll have them step up to the mic and ask a couple of questions.
Coach Wilmeth, you were down 2-0 in this match and the Elite Eight tournament. What was it that your message going into that third set, knowing you needed to sweep the last 3 sets? What was the message? What was the mentality of the team that allowed them to succeed?
I don't feel like I ever really have a big rah-rah message to these guys. It still is always strategic, and then they figure out the mental piece of it because they've been doing such a good job this year. So you should really ask them what they said, because they were the ones that turned it around. But we just knew that we had to just keep staying the course, and eventually things would hopefully start going our way. But we just wanted to play our game and try to make a run and see what we could do in set 3. Mm-hmm.
Kendra and Kate, what was it like in that huddle coming out into that third set? What was the mentality? What was the feelings like? Where were you at?
I know, I was chatting with some of the girls and just being like, this third set, down 2-0, it's a weird thing to say, but kind of the pressure's off. Just going into it firing and just playing to play great and just having fun out there. And that was the mindset going into the third set that really helped us bond together and just push through.
Mm-hmm. I agree. We were fired up on the bench or during that time in between the set. And we talked a lot about how those first 2 sets, it wasn't who we are as a team. You know, we didn't play Northwestern volleyball, which was the most affirming thing because we knew we could turn it around. And we talked about, playing to play great, competing with joy, wanting to win, wanting to be challenged. And I think that had us entering the third set with complete confidence.
So you take that third set, you take the fourth set, then you take the 5th set tiebreaker to advance to the final 4. How are you feeling right now?
It definitely hasn't set in yet. I mean, I'm just here and just soaking up the moment with my teammates, and I'm just so glad that every single individual on this team is here for each other, and we're just here for a greater purpose and just to spread joy and the light, and just so glad that we get to continue to do that in the next round, and I'm just so thankful to be here.
Yeah. My heart is definitely beating really fast right now. But it was the whole game, and it was really cool coming into this match. We have a whole goal of just glorifying God in how we play and wanting to use the talents he's given us to just put it on display. And I know that he was evident in the game tonight. And I had the feeling the whole game that we're not done. We're ready to play. And, I'm ready to take that into tomorrow, and I know the rest of the team is too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys said you are ready to take that into tomorrow. What's the mentality going into that, and what are you expecting for tomorrow's game? Confidence
is the word. I think we're ready to be challenged. I'm so impressed with all of the teams here, the games that we've watched so far. Any team could go all the way, but what we've been saying is the team that's going to go all the way is the team that responds well, the team that's resilient. And I think that's the definition of the game today, resilience, being down 2 sets and coming out with a reverse sweep. And that's the mentality, is staying resilient, being able to bounce back.
Mm-hmm. And final question here for me. This team has done some absolutely amazing things this year. I mean, even today, you can just look at that as an example of how well you've done. What makes this year's team special?
I say it every time, is just the relational aspect of this team and just how we really dive into the Word and into the Gospel together, and growing to understand the Lord and also growing to understand one another on and off the court, and really how everyone clicks, and just no matter what happens on the court, we are here together. We are still one cohesive group, and we love each other. And everyone on this team is just my extended family, and I just love them so much.
We're on the same page, and we decided at the beginning of the season who we're going to be, and that's carried out for 3.5 months now, and so we're ready to do it for 2 more days, or 3 more days.
Rest day.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you, at this point, it's kind of a UNW interview tradition. How are you going to celebrate this win?
Pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
Yeah, we ordered pizza. We're going to watch the next match. We're celebrating by scouting.
Oh, yeah.
I do have one more question, and this is just an observation. I'm not sure if there's anything behind it, but I was looking on the sideline as the game was winding down in the fifth set, and I happened to notice some what looked like little shovels. Wanted to get an explanation behind the shovels on the bench.
Oh, yeah. So when we went to play Wartburg, our assistant coach, his parents live down in Iowa. And so we went to lunch before the game there, and his mom gave us little goodie bags with a shovel, and then she had cookies in them, wrapped up, and it said, "Can you dig it?" So now we bring them up to every game to celebrate a big dig or just
Or
to
to
get
dig
some
ourselves
energy.
out of a 2-set hole.
Yeah. So
Well,
They're
you wa-
essential on the bench, and they had to make it to Pittsburgh.
And also about Kendra, you hit the final point. What was you guys mentioned the reverse sweep? What is it? How does it feel to hit that final point and know that you reached the top of the mountain to take down Johns Hopkins?
Well, I felt that tip go down. It felt like slow motion. I was just like watching it go down, and it's just like, obviously it's a relief to finish the set like that, but I'm just, it's surreal. I mean, I could have imagined being here, but just being here, it's so surreal, and I'm just so still like jittery from that point, and I'm just still taking it in. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations to all three of you and the rest of the team, and good luck moving forward. And thanks for
Thank you.
everything.
Thank you.